Hello and welcome to Court Farms. This is episode 17 and we're just heading up to go and give Jared his jobs for the day. Morning Jared, got a couple of jobs for you.
Morning Ben. Ready to get started.
Good stuff. Head up to field 104 and do a grass to hay contract, and then field 14 and do a sunflower contract there. All the details will be supplied when you get there. Cheers, have a good day. Right, so I'm going to be working on this bottom field. Going to prepare it and then get it planted by the end of the day. I think we'll probably plant oats in here. Needs a bit of lime. Luckily we've got our own liming machine now. It's a bit rough because we haven't cultivated. We've just ploughed. It's fairly flat. It does look like there's stones on here, but we have got stones turned off for this game, so not sure why there's still stone showing. But that's neither here nor there for the game. Yeah, so we're going to get this limed up, and then of course we've got kids, so we're going to go, once we've got this finished, we'll go and have a look at the kids. I'm also going to be selling some of the spring kids. I don't think I'll sell all of them. We'll sell maybe a dozen of them or so. Pretty happy with this tractor we bought. I mean, it's only 200 horsepower, but it's still small enough to nip around the farm. Still got the other one. Jared's using that to do the grass contract, so we've got a grass contract on field 104, which he's going to turn into hay. I think I told him he needs to get to the farmer's market. Not sure that's right. I'm not quite sure, can't quite remember where it was, but he'll get all the details when he gets up there. And then after that he'll be heading off to field 14. It's a field of sunflower that needs to be harvested, and that needs to go to the farmer's market. Yeah, I've just remembered that the hay needs to be delivered to, I've forgotten what it's called, but it's the stores just next to the shop area, just as you turn off the main road. There's a complex there that does bales, and it needs to be delivered there. Just the name of the store just escapes me. In any case, I knew it wasn't the farmer's market, so I hope he doesn't try and go into another there, because that would be a bit of a train smash. This field is a bit awkward in terms of working on it. But yeah, we'll survive. Just about done. The lucky thing is it's not that big, so even though it's a bit finicky, it's not taking up too much time. Yeah, so we had kids. I had a quick look earlier on this morning. Been a bit disappointing again that we've got I think we had 21 males born and only 11 females. So that's a little disappointing. We have got another Billy in. Hopefully he'll sire more females next time round. But that's twice in a row where we've got more males than females. There's nothing much we can do about it really, because it's just nature, isn't it? But yeah, this time 21 males, 11 females, and the last one, I don't think it was quite as bad as that, but it was also substantially more males than females. Of course, overall slightly less kids born, but that's not unusual for the autumn kids. Well, I found it not that unusual for the kids born later in the year as opposed to earlier in the year. Might be just I'm pretty sure it's not based in any science. It's just the feeling that I have on this farm. Yeah, so once again it's actually shown as not limed, but it is actually limed. Just finish that off now. Right. Let's get back and go and have a look at those kids. You can see they are babies in the field. So we'll get them moved over to the kids pen. So there we go, 30. There are 21 males. And 11 females. Oh, I was just looking at the other numbers there. So we need something to transport them. I think it's about time we bought something. So I'm kind of liking this knees. It's relatively cheap. It is open top, but we don't have very far for them to be transported. We can always put a top hauler over if we have to. So not a major problem. Right, let's get started. So I'll show you the first and last again. It is a little bit shorter, this one, than the last one was. The one that we leased the last time. So even though it's a bit tight around the corner, you have to drive a little bit up the hill. It's not as bad as it was for the first lot of kids that we moved. Let's get these loaded up. I think there's 11 at a time, or 12. So there's only 11 females, so it wasn't a full load, so we'll get them across. And then we'll go and do a couple of trips to get the males across. There they go. The older kids waiting in anticipation for some babies for them to have fun with. Yeah, at that age, this integration is not too much of a problem. It's a little bit of bullying from the males, but not too much. Right, so this is the last lot. 9 males. So we did a drop of 12 males and another 9 now. And then that's the kids moved. We only got about 500 litres of milk this morning. So yeah, we should start seeing milk production increase. We've also got to start looking in the next couple of months to putting a new shed in the top field. We'll have to get the land surveyors in to come and see where and how. It's going to have to be flattened slightly. Right, so that's that job done. So I'm going to lease a cedar. I think this Kubota one will do just fine. I did make a slight error. I thought it could fertilize at the same time, but it doesn't. It's not a problem. So we've got Beryl on the tractor doing the seeding. Just follow her around for a little while, and then I'm going to go and get a load of the spring kids, take that up to the animal dealer and get those sold. It's just I don't want to put them all into the market at once, so we'll put them in smaller sections. So we'll sell 12. The prices are around about £170 a kid, which is not too bad. You've got to leave a bit of time for farmers and a bit of fat on the bones, if you want to call it that, so that when you move your kids on, that there's a bit of profit in it for the people that buy it. So obviously their profit really comes from growing the kids for another 6 months or so before selling them on for meat, and that's where they get their real profit, because they then sell by kilo rather than by animal. Yes, Beryl's doing a really good job. It's going to take a while. So I've got the trailer out again. I'll just get 12 loaded up, which is a full load. I was going to get them to come and collect it, but they wanted £1,000 to come and collect them. I'm only going to make, if you're selling them for 170, you're just not making anything. Let's get those loaded up. Got to catch them first, I suppose. And they're pretty quick. 12, that's about right. Yeah, 170 odd. Should bring in about £2,000. It's always sad to see kids go, but at the end of the day, it's part of our livelihood. And we've still got plenty around. So there we are at the, I just stopped there, I wasn't quite sure where the entrance was, whether the entrance was the same as the farmer's market, but it is. So we'll get these sold and offloaded into the stock bins. So these will be moving on to somebody else's farm. As I said, it's probably for another 6 months to a year. A lot of people actually go to about 18 months before they sell the goats. Just to get size. Tend to take them a little bit longer on the milking stock, as opposed to some of the goats which are bred like Boer goats, which are bred specifically for their meat. These aren't, so they do need a little bit of extra input, let's put it that way. Alright, so we'll just get this fertilized while Beryl is busy ploughing. Seeding and the fertilizing finished, and I think that's where we're going to end this episode for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and once again, thank you for watching. Cheerio.